They think I'm here to lose the night, to blur the edges, dull the sting. But I don't drink to make things smaller.
I drink to feel the weight of everything.
The whiskey doesn't take things from me.
It strips away the noise instead.
Leaves me with what actually happened,
clear and quiet in my head. I don't drink to forget, I drink to see,
to burn away the haze
between the truth and me.
The things I've been avoiding, coming sharper with a glass.
I don't drink to forget,
I drink to make the important things last. In the daytime, everything's negotiable.
you soften it, you frame it, you move on.
But 2 fingers deep into the evening,
The soft version of the story's gone.
what's left is what it was, not what you told yourself at noon.
The whiskey's not a liar, it just clears the room. I don't drink to forget, I drink to see,
To burn away the haze between the truth
and me.
the things I've been avoiding.
Coming sharper with a glass.
I don't drink to forget
I drink to make
the important things last. There are men who drink against their lives.
I've seen them, I know the look.
That's not this.
This is something else.
This is sitting down and taking stock.
This is letting what you love
Come back to you
without the lock,
without the walls,
without the daily management of it all.
I remember her laugh more clearly here than I do sober in the afternoon.
I remember what I said that I shouldn't have.
And what I should have said and didn't too. The whiskey doesn't make me kind to myself, but it makes me honest, which is more. And I'd rather sit here knowing what I lost than stand out there pretending I'm not sure.
I don't drink to forget, I drink to feel
everything I've spent the day
trying not to deal. The things I love, the things I've lost,
the things
I should have said. I don't drink to forget,
I drink so I remember
that I'm still alive instead.
I set the glass down knowing more,
And when I picked it up,
not comfortable exactly,
but clear,
and that's enough.
I leave the bar the same man,
Only less offended now.
carrying it everything I came in with,
but lighter.
Somehow,
Knowing how. Knowing how. By three, the city belongs to different people, not the ones you see at noon. The cab that passes slow on wet asphalt, the window lit in someone's borrowed room. The man who walks like he's not going anywhere,
the woman standing still outside a door.
the city has a second population
that the daylight never sees,
that the daylight's never for.
the city after everyone leaves
belongs to the ones who can't.
The driver on his 14th hour,
The sleepless
with no plan.
we don't know each other's reasons,
We don't ask, we never do.
we just share the same dark streets,
The same city,
the same blue. The cab driver's heard it all by now,
every version of the ride home story.
the ones who cry before they reach their street,
The one still burning
with the evening's glory. He doesn't judge, he drives, keeps the meter and his eyes ahead,
knowing more about this city's insides
than anyone who sleeps in a warm bed.
the city after everyone leaves belongs to the ones who can't. The driver on his 14th hour,
The sleepless with no plan. We don't know each other's reasons,
we don't ask, we never do.
we just share the same dark streets,
The same city,
the same blue. There's a loneliness in cities that only shows at night,
when all the noise is gone and left the loneliness its light.
but there's a strange communion too,
Among the ones still out,
a fellowship of wakefulness that nobody talks about. I took a cab at 4:30 last Tuesday. Driver had the radio turned low,
some old blue song neither of us mentioned,
playing to the streets
We didn't know. He didn't ask me where I'd been.
I didn't ask him how his night had gone.
We just moved through the city in the quiet.
Two men and a song in the dark, and the long way home.
The city after everyone leaves
belongs to the ones who stay.
Not by choice always,
Sometimes just by the weight
of whatever keeps you
from going home to sleep. The city holds us all in the hours it was built to keep.
The cab pulls up
I pay and step out
into a street that's mine.
for about 30 seconds
Before the next one comes,
and takes it back
can I stand there
in the city's late breath
part of something
that has no name but holds everyone who can't go back to sleep. First time I drank it, I rushed it down. Thought the point was getting to the bottom. Wasted the burn, missed the warmth, chased the feeling before I'd got it. Took me years to learn to slow down, hold the glass, let the nose come first. The best things in life, like a whiskey, punish you hardest when you rush your thirst.
Whiskey taught me patience. Whiskey taught me heat.
Whiskey taught me nothing worth having
ever comes in easy or cheap.
It taught me how to sit with something, let it open on its own.
What whiskey taught me about living, I couldn't have learned any other way alone.
A good whiskey doesn't explain itself, it just is what it is, take it or leave. No apology for the smoke or the sting, no softening of what you're meant to receive. I've known men like that worth knowing,
who say what they mean and mean what they say,
who don't dilute themselves for the room the way cheap whiskey gets watered away.
Whiskey taught me patience. Whiskey taught me heat.
Whiskey taught me nothing worth having
ever comes in easy or cheap.
It taught me how to sit with something,
let it open on its own. What a whiskey taught me about living, I couldn't have learned any other way alone.
pressure makes it smooth.
Everything that hurt it
became part of the proof.
the oak, the dark, the years of waiting, all of it ends up in the glass.
What doesn't kill a whiskey
makes it something
built to last. I've had nights I drank too fast, tried to outrun what I was feeling, ended up somewhere I didn't mean to, with a headache and no healing.
The whiskey wasn't wrong, I was asking it to do what it can't do.
It's not a cure, it's a companion, and there's a difference between the two.
Whiskey taught me patience. Whiskey taught me heat. Whiskey taught me when to hold and when to just accept defeat. It taught me how to sit with something, let the hard parts do their work. What whiskey taught me about living
is the only education that still hurts.
I set the glass down easy,
the way you set down something
you finally learn to respect.
Not empty yet,
not done yet,
just
pausing
the way a man pauses
when he's had enough to know
that what's left in the glass is worth
taking slow.
He didn't know what he was ordering, just pointed at the bottle on the shelf, the one that looked like it had earned its place there, dark and quiet, keeping to itself. The bartender poured it without comment, set it down like it deserved the space, and the man looked at it for a moment before he brought it slowly to his face. The first good one
Changes everything,
not loud about it,
not explaining,
just a warmth that
moves through you differently,
and you sit there
quietly rearranging.
He'd had whiskey before, the cheap kind,
The kind you mix because you have to,
the kind that burns for all the wrong reasons,
the kind that takes more than it gives you.
but this was something built from patience, something that had waited to be found.
And when it hit him, he went quiet, the way a man goes quiet when the right thing spring comes around, the first good one changes everything.
Not loud about it,
not explaining, just a warmth that moves through you differently.
and you sit there
Quietly rearranging.
There are things you don't know you've been missing,
Until the real thing shows up one night,
and then you look back at everything before it.
and understand that wasn't right.
Not bad exactly,
Just not this,
just not what this is. He asked the bartender what it was.
wrote the name down on his phone,
Not to show anyone, not to post it,
just to know that he could find his way back home. Because some things, once you've tasted,
set a standard you can't shake.
and the man left different than he came in, carrying something
He didn't know he'd take the
first good one.
You don't forget,
Not the name,
not the glass,
not yet,
just a warmth that moved through you
differently.
and left you sitting there.
Quietly changed.
He finished it slowly,
The way you finish,
something you wanna last. Set the glass down clean, looked at it once more,
and left it in the past, but carried what it gave him
out into the night.
the standard set,
The bar raised,
everything from here measured against that first good light. First good light.
the building's still there. I looked it up, same address, same street, same name. But the place I'm talking about doesn't exist the same.
You can stand outside the door, you can walk the same old floor,
But the version of it that was yours isn't there anymore. That place is gone,
not the walls, not the street,
but the version of it,
that made it complete.
the people in it,
The person you were,
that place is gone. amount of going back
brings it forward.
I drove past it once a few years back, slowed down without meaning to.
The lights were on, someone was living there, someone who had no idea
that the room they put their bookshelf in
was where we used to stay up late,
talking about everything and nothing,
in a way we'll never replicate.
That place is gone,
Not the walls, not the street,
but the version of it,
that made it complete.
the people in it,
The person you were,
that place is gone, and no amount of going back
brings it forward.
A place is never just a place, it's the time inside it.
It's the people holding it together. It's you before you knew.
What you'd eventually know,
Strip all that away
and it's just a building
on a street in a city
that doesn't know your name
anymore.
I don't go back anymore.
Learn that the hard way twice,
The first time out of hope
the second time to check the price
of what it costs to stand somewhere
They used to hold you like it meant it,
and feel nothing but the gap
between the place and what was in it.
That place is gone, and that's alright.
It did what places do. It held alive
For exactly as long
as a life needs holding.
that place is gone,
And somewhere inside that is something
worth keeping. The building's still there,
I know.
I checked, but I won't go back. I keep it the way it was,
And the only place
it still exists
in here
when no one else
can change the furniture
or let the light in differently
or make it
something it wasn't. It wasn't a good night, I'll leave it at that. The kind where the walls come in and you can't push them back. I wasn't looking for anything, just something to fill the air. Hit play on something random, and suddenly it was there.
that song showed up.
The way the right thing does.
Not announced, not explained,
Just there because it was. And something in the opening bar said, I know where you are. I know this room, I know this hour. I've been here too.
I didn't move for the whole 3 minutes.
Just sat there letting it go through.
The way you hold still for something
when you don't know what else to do. It didn't fix a single thing, didn't answer what I couldn't face.
It just sat down in the room beside me and took up exactly the right amount of space. That song showed up
the way the right thing does.
Not announced, not explained, just there because it was.
And something in the opening bar said, I know where you are. I know this room, I know this hour. I've been here too. I don't know who wrote it or what they were going through,
But whatever broke them open
broke me open too. That's what music does.
at its best, at its most honest.
Takes one man's particular darkness and makes it
Everyone's.
I played it 4 times through that night.
Maybe 5, I lost the count.
Each time it gave me something different.
Each time it found a different route.
By the last play I was somewhere else.
Not fixed, not fine, but further from the edge.
And I thought, whoever made this thing has no idea what they did
That night,
for me.
that song showed up.
And I was glad it did.
Glad someone made it.
Glad someone let it live
Glad it found its way
to wherever I was playing it. On a night I needed something
to remind me
that I'd make it through. I still have it saved.
still play it sometimes.
When a night gets that particular kind of long,
It doesn't hit the same way every time,
but it hits, and that's enough.
some songs you keep,
Not for the beauty,
but because they were there when you needed proof
that you weren't completely alone. Hope shows up first, always does. Comes in easy, comes in warm, like it's doing you a favor. Tells you what you wanna hear.
Says this time, this one, this could be the one, and you believe it.
Because hope is very good at sounding like the truth, before the cost comes.
Hope, cost, memory.
They always travel three.
Hope opens up the door.
Cost walks through it first.
Memory stays behind
And keeps the furniture.
and every time you think you're done with one,
The other two are still right there.
cost arrives quietly, never announces itself.
You only know it's been there
By what's missing from the shelf.
time of trust or something softer.
That you can't quite put a name to yet.
The price of every hope you've carried is the debt you're still
Trying to forget. Hope, cost, memory.
They always travel three.
Hope opens up the door.
Cost walks through it first.
Memory stays behind
And keeps the furniture.
and every time you think you're done with one,
The other two
are still right there.
Memory is the last one standing after hope is gone.
After cost has taken what it came for, memory carries on.
It doesn't judge,
It doesn't soften
just holds the shape of what was there.
the way a room holds light long after.
No one's turned it on. I've learned to let hope come, knowing what it brings,
Knowing cost is in the contract.
knowing memory keeps everything.
That's not wisdom exactly,
More like a man who's read the terms and signs anyway.
because the alternative is a life that never earns
The memory worth keeping.
hope, cost, memory.
I've paid them all,
Hoped enough to stumble, paid enough to fall.
remembered enough to know
It was worth every one. Hope, cost, memory.
the three things that prove you lived. Hope is already forming somewhere.
I can feel it getting ready.
Cost is sharpening its pencil.
Memory is pulling up a chair.
And I sit here knowing all three names.
Knowing how this goes.
And I let it. Because the only way to have nothing to remember is to have hoped for nothing at all. At all. I tried to play it in the afternoon once. Sun through the window, coffee going cold. It sounded fine, technically correct, but something in it wouldn't take its hold.
The same song, the same notes, the same key,
but flat somehow like a room with too much air. Some songs need the dark to open fully. Some songs only happen
when you're there.
Some songs only live at night.
Don't ask them to survive the day.
They need the quiet and the low light.
They need the hour
when the guards give way. When you're too tired to be defended, too far in to turn around, that's when these songs find what they're looking for.
That's when these songs make their sound.
There's a list I keep,
not written down,
just known the way you know your own address.
Songs that cannot travel into morning,
songs that only breathe inside the rest.
Miles Davis at 2 in the morning,
Coltrane when the city's finally still.
Things that in the daytime sound like music, but at night
sound like something that can kill or save you.
Hard to tell until it does.
Some songs only live at night.
Don't ask them to survive the day.
They need the quiet and the low light.
They need the hour when the guards give way.
When you're too tired to be defended, too far in to turn around, that's when these songs find what they're looking for.
That's when these songs make their sound.
It's not the song that changes,
it's the listener.
At noon you're armored up, running on schedule.
But at 2 in the morning,
you're just a person
with no performance left.
And that's when the music
finally
gets in. I've tried to explain it to people who sleep well.
They nod, but they don't really know
the particular permission of the late hours, the way the night lets certain things go.
You can't schedule this,
you can't plan for it at noon.
You just have to be awake when it arrives and let it do
what only it can do. Some songs only live at night. This is one of them.
If you're hearing it right now,
you already know
you're exactly where you need to be,
at exactly the right hour.
Let it in,
let it do its work.
That's what the dark is for.
When the morning comes,
put it away.
Some things don't travel well
into the day, but tonight, right now,
in whatever room you're in,
this song knows you're there,
and it came
specifically
for this. place for delicate things. No soft light, no gentle strings. Just oak and leather, smoke and burn, and a piano that don't care what you've earned.
The whiskey hits before the song does,
And the song hits harder than the glass.
and you sit there in the wreckage of the evening, letting both of them work while they last. Burn slow,
The way good whiskey does.
burn slow.
The way the late night jazz.
Takes its time, takes the weight, takes what's left of you at this hour,
And burns it slow,
burns it right.
burns it clean. The horn player's got scars on his hands.
Plays like a man who understands
That music and whiskey are the same old thing.
both burn going down, both got a sting.
Both leave you warmer than before.
Both make the night worth staying for.
And neither one will tell you what it costs
Until you've already paid and lost. Burn slow,
the way good whiskey does.
burn slow.
The way the late night jazz.
Takes its time, takes the weight, takes what's left of you at this hour,
And burns it slow,
burns it right.
burns it clean. Some men drink to forget.
Some men drink to feel,
Some men sit in whiskey bars.
'cause it's the only place that's real.
No performance, no pretending, just the burn and the music and the night that keeps on spending itself without apology. By the third blast, the piano slows down. Maybe that's just me unwinding now.
Hard to tell at this hour what's the music,
And what's the man and what's the vow? The vow to sit here till it all makes sense.
till it doesn't have to anymore.
Either way, the whiskey bar delivers
What you came here looking for. Burn slow,
that's all I'm asking.
burn slow. Don't rush the unmasking.
Take the weight,
Take the night,
take everything I brought in through that door, and burn it slow
burn it right.
till there's nothing left
Worth keeping anymore.
The glass goes empty,
The horn goes quiet,
the bar stays warm.
the way a bar does.
After a long night
They gave you everything,
and asked for nothing back, except that you stayed and let it burn. saw a photograph from 20 years ago. Some party summer, someone's roof.
I barely recognize the man I'm looking at,
but I remember every moment, every proof.
He's leaning on a railing looking fearless, or doing a good impression of it anyway.
I wanna tell him something from here, but I wouldn't know exactly what to say.
Kid, I know you better than you think.
I know what keeps you up at night.
I know you're closer to the edge than you'll admit.
I know the things you're running toward and what you're running from.
Kid, I know you,
and I wanna tell you,
most of it comes out alright.
most of it. He's gonna waste some years on the wrong things, love some people who were never meant to stay.
He's gonna make the same mistake on different stages,
and call it something new each time anyway. But he's also gonna stumble into something on a Tuesday with no warning and no plan,
that turns out to be the whole thing, the whole reason
for the kind of man he'll understand.
Kid, I know you better than you think.
I know what
Keeps you up at night.
I know you're closer to the edge than you'll admit.
I know the things you're running toward and what you're running from. Kid, I know you,
And I wanna tell you,
most of it comes out alright. Most of it,
I'm not gonna warn you.
you wouldn't listen anyway.
I didn't listen either.
When someone tried to say that's the thing about being young,
You have to earn the knowing.
you have to walk the long way round.
Before the short way starts showing. He looks happy in that photograph, or something close to happy.
Hard to tell.
I look at him the way you look at someone who's about to go through something you know well.
And I don't pity him, it's not the word. It's something more like tenderness for a man I used to be, who didn't know yet what he'd heard. Kid, I know you,
How was you?
standing on that roof,
Not knowing what was coming through.
I know the things you're running toward. I know what you'll become. Kid, I know you,
And I want you to know,
the man you turn into is someone
you'll be glad you became.
I put the photograph away.
way you put away
something you're glad you found,
and glad you don't live in anymore.
he stays on that roof forever.
20-something, no idea, and I carry him with me.
The way you carry
every version of yourself that got you
here.